Season 4 in Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown. The latest update finally brings the highly anticipated casino into the game, along with 5 brand new vehicles, as well as a couple of cars that were previously exclusive rewards for ranked racing, now being finally added to the dealerships. There is also a slightly revised Solar Pass, which you can now buy a premium version of via a new microtransaction sort of currency called Diamonds, I think, or something similar to that. There are also several other improvements to things like some of the car's active aero, audio, particularly on things like the Apollo IE, and things like that. There's also the introduction of some races locked to stock vehicles, and the maximum level has increased from 60 to 70. So there's a fair bit to look at. So yesterday I came in and looked at all of the new vehicles and some of the fixes, improvements and changes to the game. Today though we're purely going to focus on the casino, so I'm going to get back into that Aston Martin Valor and we'll head over to the fast travel point for the casino and see what's what over there. So yes, the casino is finally here. It was in a lot of the promotional stuff, or in at least one trailer, before the game launched, so everyone was quite disappointed when it wasn't there at launch, but it is finally here. And for a lot of people it was a big part of Test Drive Unlimited 2. I never had that part of the game, it was an expansion, I think. This feels like a bit of an odd place to... I get it, it's near the helipad. The idea is you're getting a helicopter to Casino Wintory, which you've probably recognised the name of if you've played TDU2. You're about to enter an area... Oh, okay, so they've got round the age thing by just asking you what your age is. Anyway. Quick preview of what it's going to look like. They've gone for this sort of more realistic, well, more test drive style in here, rather than the super futuristic stuff that's... Why can I hear water? Oh. Rather than the super futuristic style of sort of other things, so I think this is a really cool direction for them to have gone. So, here we are. The only problem with this is at the moment, there are only slot machines. There's no table games, there's no roulette, nothing like that, like we had in TDU2. There is, however, a car that we can win on the slots, as well as a clothing store, cosmetic store, poker room. Let's go and look at some of the shops. So, the car that we can win at the Macau Lights slot machines. It's almost impossible to, though, so it might take many weeks of grinding slot machines to get that. So, this is the cosmetic store, where we can buy stuff, I think, using chips. Yeah, there you go. So we can buy some wheels, plates, and text for our plates. So at the moment, I think this is all we can use our prize money for, because we can't turn chips into cash. So I may end up having to buy some stuff here. Or I may just not get very many chips, because then it's sort of... Yeah, so that's the car cosmetics store. There should also be... Aha, hidden down here. I think... a clothing store. There we go. Where you can buy some hats. And some dressing gowns? You could just buy a ton of chips and go and unlock some of these stuff. There's almost as much here as there is just in the norm... Some of these have got holes in them. As there is in the normal section. Do I get chips? Where is the chip shop? Aha! There are 2 chip shops. Hello. I would like to buy some chips, please. So they're kind of like 1 to 2, so it costs 2 credits to buy a chip. From what I can tell, people don't seem to lose a lot of money from here, so it's probably not worth me buying a lot. So can I spend 100,000 on 50,000 chips, please? Because remember, I can't cash these out, so all I can do is spend them on stuff in the shop, or use them at these slot machines to try and get the Mercedes. There's loads of people up the top now. Do I want to join these guys, or shall I go up there, or shall... Let's just go to this one that nobody seems to be using. So, from what I've seen, it's worth just going for that, because you get more back for what you put in. So those are what you win. So to win the Mercedes, you must hit chance spin, I think. Where is rules? Yeah, so to win the Mercedes, you have to get into chance spin mode by aligning 3 of the jokers, the question marks, and then once you do that, you go into another spin, and on that spin, if you get the gift symbol, you then get the Mercedes. So it's kind of, even if you think you've won it on here, you then have to go into another kind of draw to win it, which you may or may not win. So let's get rid of that, and then spin a few of these, I suppose, and see how we get on. I mean, I've won something, but it's less than it cost me. People used to spend hours doing this on TDU2. So I'll do a few. Didn't win anything there. This is going even worse than I've seen it go on other people's videos and streams. This is terrible. I'm literally going to lose everything. I made 50 on that one. Oh, and 80. And I hit jackpot. I've now got 108,000. Well, that's double what I started with, so I guess that's quite good. Nearly chance spin as well, look. Because it was 7 plus 2 jokers for the jackpot. That was close. Anyway, that must have taken me like nearly half an hour. Imagine how long it's going to take to get the car. So I don't know whether at this point I should go and spend some of that. Maybe I should. I'm going to spend some of that, then let's try a different machine. I'm going to buy those shoes. Lighter or darker? Oh, I can't afford those ones. Let's get these ones. Right, I'm going to try one of the upstairs machines, maybe. And I'm probably going to lose everything again. Although overall I'm still in profit on these, so... I know I went and spent some of the winnings, but still. That's how I imagined it was in here. I think that's how it was in TDU2. We've hit chance spin mode. First chance to win the car. I kind of knew that wasn't going to happen, but... That's what you've got to do to win it. So, after roughly another half an hour, so about an hour in total, I had hit the chance spin twice and landed the jackpot twice. The jackpot being worth 77,777 chips, I discovered. This, along with my other winnings, means I now have just over 80,000 chips, and with that added to the 60,000 I spent on shoes, means I've made a 90,000 chip profit, which would equate to 180,000 credits, if I were able to cash out. As much as I did enjoy this new feature though, I'm not sure it's interesting enough for me to return very often. I'm certainly not excited enough by that AMG Black Series to properly grind these slot machines to earn it, mostly because I've experienced that car in Gran Turismo 7 for several years, and in Forza Horizon for quite a while as well by this point. Nothing else in the exclusive stores is really enough to persuade me back there, and when we are able to cash out, it's still not really a great way to earn money, it seems. I can see it being a bit of fun every now and then, especially if more games are added, so I look forward to that, but that's about it. And with that, back to Hong Kong Island. It's great to finally see the casino, which was a big part of TDU2, for many players, even if I didn't play it, and was kind of teased even before the launch of this game, even if it is currently quite basic. I'm only inclined to visit occasionally, but yeah, it'd be good to see some stuff added to that. As ever, do let me know your thoughts on Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown. Will you be returning now that this update's out? Have you played this at all? Will you be playing when the houses are added in a year's time? Let me know. But for now, that is going to be all, so thank you very much for watching, and I'll be back with the next one very soon.